Hello, everyone. I was chatting with someone online the other day, and they were asking about. We were talking about DADGAD, and if you don't know what DADGAD tuning is, it's when you've got the guitar is down tuned, so you've got the low string down E down to a D, the B string goes down to an A, and the top E string goes down to a D. So when you play the strings across, it's D, A, D, G, A, D, or DADGAD. It's a tuning that's been used a fair bit since the 60s. It's a lot of folk stuff uses DADGAD. A lot of folk players use it. The great fingerstyle guitar player Davy Graham, if you don't know who he is credited with kind of coming up with it, I think. He was an amazing player, but it's been used famously by lots of folk guys, as well as Kashmir by Led Zeppelin, which is in DADGAD. That is a kind of anomaly, though. It's not much. There's not much rock and roll music that uses DADGAD, I don't think. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below. Anyway, DADGAD for folk is great. It's kind of modal tuning. If you don't know what a modal tuning is, it's a tuning that is based around a mode, which is a type of scale. It doesn't really matter, to be honest, for this. But so for folk stuff, the kind of very good for that, because you've got the drone strings, you've got the 1 chord, you've got the 5 chord in there, you've got the G for the 4 chord, I suppose. Staying in open D for the moment and looking at the top 4 strings, you've got the D major scale is kind of all over those first 4 frets. So going from the open D, 2nd fret for the E, 4th fret for the F sharp, then you've got the open G for the 4, the G, then the open A. Then you've got B on the 2nd fret, the 2nd string, C sharp on the 4th fret, and then D on the top string. But that means with that kind of fall, the A, G fall, you get a lot of those lovely ringing. So that's cool, and I love that stuff. But we were talking about in this conversation, we were talking about playing blues in it, and actually it's a great tuning to play blues as well. A lot of people play like slide in open D, which would be D A D F sharp A D. Getting that 3rd string up to the G, that's there in your kind of traditional pentatonic scales that you might use for blues stuff. So the type of thing I was doing in that intro is based around the minor pentatonic scale in DADGAD, in D, with a few extra bits and pieces thrown in. So from the top string down, we'll start at the G on the 5th fret there. So you got 5th fret, F on the 3rd fret, open D, C natural on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, A, open A, G, open G, F natural on the 3rd fret of the D string, then open D. And then you can carry on going down, so that's the C, open A, G on the 5th fret there, F. Plus, what's useful is you've got that kind of power chord on the bottom 3 strings. So if you want to do, you kind of like a. You could do that just, 1 finger. Pop punk style. That's a good one. I'll throw that in and then we'll call it a day. That slide there, it's similar to the drop D licks I did in a previous video. But you slide up there, that's the first fret of the G string, the second fret of the B string. You slide those up a fret. So it's a cool tuning. If you've never played in DADGAD, give it a try. And remember, your top two strings are both tuned down a tone, so relatively the intervals between them are the same. So any licks that you liked to do if in the key of, for instance, E, when you're playing blues stuff, on those two strings, you can now do on the top two strings. So the kind of things, you know. So that's cool. All right. Have fun with it. Any questions, any comments, leave them below, or find me on social media at Ben Smith Guitar. I will answer your DADGAD questions if I'm able to. All right. Take care.